Eden-Monaro in southeastern New South Wales is a federation seat. It's been considered a marginal seat since basically the Second World War, and it's also been a bellwether seat for much of that time. Jonathan Lee is at a pre-poll booth in Queanbeyan. And Jono, the voting has begun, and the democracy sausage, it takes on a whole new meaning, doesn't it, right now, with the booths open?
Yeah, KG, we're just down the road from you. Lady just walked past, said it smells very good here, so that's always a good sign. Democracy in action. Jo Plaat next to me, the Liberal candidate for this seat. You studied nursing, you've got a degree in that. You're also a lawyer. You come from Cooma, you've got a couple of kids and a member of the local bushfire brigade. Why the heck would you want to get into politics?
I've never been someone that can just stand on the sidelines and have a whinge.
Yeah.
If I can see an opportunity to get in and be part of a solution, then I'm very outcomes focused. So obviously, having lived in Cooma since 1985, I'm pretty confident that I've gotten across the issues over the last 12 months.
You're doing a good job with the snags as well.
They're great. I hope people eat them.
Well, they certainly do. They fly off the barbie as soon as we're cooked, or as soon as they're cooked. Tell me, what's your internal polling telling you? Because Newspoll shows a gentle slide for the coalition at the point in time when it matters most. Yeah,
look, I tend not to look at the polls. What I look at is what I'm hearing on the ground and what I'm hearing when I knock on doors and visit businesses. So I don't think those polling numbers sort of take into account those personal circumstances in each of the electorates. And certainly when I knock on doors and visit small business, they're angry. They're angry and they're disappointed. And they want something better, and they deserve something better.
We spoke with a small business in Goulburn today talking about their energy prices going through the roof. Wages are incredibly expensive. People on the till over the weekend earning more than $60 an hour as a casual. What are people saying to you? Because you said to me off camera, health is also a huge issue here.
Health's a massive issue, and after cost of living, it would have to be the next most important issue that people are talking to me about. I don't use the word crisis lightly, but down on the coast there is a crisis. There are just not enough GPs. I had a GP tell me that it's a 9-week wait to see him. He's on the coast. People don't deserve that. People deserve to have equitable resourcing provided to regions, and they deserve a health system that works for them.
We'll hear from some of the locals in a second. I'll throw to some voxies, but what you're saying is it's not about Medicare, it's actually about getting the doctors. Is that correct?
Look, Medicare is an important part, but I think what people are saying to me when I knock on their door is bulk billing is virtually non-existent. It's gone from about 80% under us in the previous government to about 65, I think, or 67% down there. But that's not the issue for them, because they're saying bulk billing is a secondary issue, because if you can't get in to see a doctor in the first place, then you're not even going to sort of get to that point where you go, well, no, I've got an appointment, do you bulk bill? So it's really about making sure that we're building this talent pipeline for doctors in the regions, and we've got some great policies about that. It's actually one of our early policies that we brought out last year.
Well, I'm going to have to pause on this for a second. Let's have a quick listen to what people have been telling us throughout the morning, then we'll come back.
Mr Dutton, a bit unsure about him and his policies, particularly the threat of sacking 41,000 public servants. Don't want to see like that happening like in America.
We need a bloody change. I think Liberals should be in there, and a little bit more of a Trump personality there happening.
Tell me, how would you describe this federal election?
Boring. And too short.
Jo, yeah, it does smell all right, sir. Come back in a second, we'll make sure you get one. They're free here. Jo, 6.1%. What do you consider your chances of turning this? And how do you fancy Peter Dutton's chances, just before I lose you?
Yeah, look, I think we're in with a really good chance. We always came in as the underdog with that kind of percentage, but we've done the hard work down here. I've been a candidate for 18 months. I've had just great feedback from people saying that they're ready for a change. If all of these issues that Labor are raising now are so important, they should have attacked them in their first 100 days of government. So we've made promises about what we're going to do in our first 100 days, and I think we're in with a real shot.
You've done them very well. All sausages will be eaten. You haven't burnt any. The invitation exists for Chris McBain to also come and have a chat with us as well. We're yet to hear back from her team, but thank you for joining us here on the barbecue.
Thank you.
You'll continue to see us across the country. Kieran, it's been a delightful morning. The sun is back out again.